If it is, I'll be sure to point it out. This song was written during another time when music was helping me to make friends. I was in Budapest shooting this television show called Titanic. It's about the Titanic. And I got to meet all these incredible artists from all over the world. And I remember the first little while that I was there, I was totally by myself, and I was walking around in Budapest, Hungary, which is this incredible city, and I was there for 2 months, and I've never done anything like this, and I was like, wow, I don't think I belong here either. I really do a lot of I don't belong here in my brain, and Budapest was one of the places I didn't belong, and I was doing a lot of walking around by myself and then staying up until about 3 in the morning to watch the hockey playoffs. And while I was doing that one day, somebody was like, Noah! I was like, yeah. And it was somebody else in the show. They were like, oh, you play this guy in this show. I was like, yeah. They're like, we've been wondering where you are. we're all like partying, dude. And I was like, right on, cool. Can I sit with you? They were like, what do you bring to the table? And I was like, music. No, the rum was gone. There's no rum in Budapest. But we played a lot of music during that time, and I bought an accordion in Budapest that I still have. I don't play very much anymore, but accordion's not a very sexy instrument. What Tom Waits says about an accordion is that the true definition of a gentleman is someone who knows how to play the accordion but refrains from doing so. Anyway, I wrote this song in my last couple of days in Budapest when I knew I would probably never see any of these people again, and I was pretty much right about that. But I think about them every time I play this song. I like to play it just so I can kind of have these memory moments with them. Well, I remember that night in room 663. It seems long ago you were telling me about things going wrong in Italy. Well, I talked about my favorite sport again. And I remember that night on the Danube, with a beer and a joint I can hand you, and all the talk of the things that we planned to do on the walk through the dawn at 4 a.m. And I ain't ever going out on the road again. And I remember that night at the Sepulchre. Couldn't read the signs and didn't know the words. And we got side smiled and back talk we did not deserve. Felt that long cries and up in my throat again. But I remember that night at the statue when you told me those demons attacked you. And now you ain't got a thing to go back to. Now you're scared that you might just explode again. I said, man, you better get back on the road again. And I remember the time, and I remember the place. Don't remember the lights. I don't know what to say. I've been there before, but I don't know the way to go home. But I remember that night in the mirror. Well, there's peace in my soul and I'm near. And she don't sing all that much, but I can still hear her every night as I try to stay afloat again. I wonder will I be out on the road again. And I remember that night when the sushi came. You said if you think about the game, then you lose the game. And if I come back to this town, it won't be the same. I'll just hide